Hi guys, what's up? Welcome back to my channel and a happy new year to you guys. I know I haven't like officially filmed the video, but I'm like, you know what, I'm getting ready, I want to go out. And I was like, okay, I had this look that I had in mind, so I was like, okay, I'll film it. I'm not using my normal lens, which is the 50mm. I'm using the kit lens this camera came, which is 18 to 55. So it's been a while I used this to film, so it's a little bit like, I feel like I'm a bit too dark, but anyway, we're gonna roll with it, because if I use the other one to film, that one was, I can't remember if anybody knew about the Canon that had the last effect, the defect from before that. It makes this crackling noise and it's so annoying. So I'll just rather film with this one. So I hope you guys can see what I'm doing. Well, it looks like it's visible enough, but it's just a little bit dark, which I don't like. I mean, you look used to like my clear crisp pictures, but videos. But anyway, so I'm gonna be doing a chatty get ready with me kind of video. Nothing too dramatic. Going to keep it straight to the point. My brows are like a little bit bushy and I'm kind of loving and digging them, you know. So I'm not gonna even bother trading them. I'm just gonna go with the flow with it today. I've also got a scarf on my head because I'm gonna be using like, it's gonna be like an Oscar inspired thing anyway, but I'm gonna be using this kente on my head. I'm gonna tie the scarf later on my head. So I thought I had started recording, but unfortunately I hadn't started recording. So I'm just gonna start just to you guys again from the beginning. If you're not already subscribed, what are you waiting for? Hit on that subscribe button, because we are going to get chatty and I'm just gonna get real with you guys and give you like my lowdown from last year, my highs, and you know, going forward, and my aspirations and things like that. So anyway, sorry, before I started, I said that before I lost that footage from before. I said that I'm just gonna do like I'm using a bunch of Morphe brushes and Morphe brushes eyeshadow palette and Juvia's Place eyeshadow palette. So anyway, as I've always saying that happy new year to you guys once again. I know I haven't like said happy new year and all of that stuff. So if you are a new subscriber, welcome. I hope you really subscribe, you like what you see on my channel, and you really subscribe. Like, I'm all about like improving and, you know, burying myself in personal development and all of that stuff like that. Last year was an okay year for me. I felt like I could have done better, but you know, there's no regrets in this life. Like, if there's anything that I could even look back on, is more like getting better. Like, I've been getting a lot of messages from people saying that, oh my god, you've improved, you've getting better in my craft, in my artistry and things like that. Let me give you guys the tea, yeah? This time last year, I just submitted my dissertation, and I had the mindset of, like, I wasn't even looking into my makeup artistry back then. I was just like, oh, I'm going to submit, I'm going to look for a job, I'm going to apply for a job, and, you know, like, because I studied advertising and marketing, so I was like, oh, I'll be a digital marketing executive or a consultant or a social media manager, you know, work, you know, have a lot more, like, save money up, get a mortgage, buy a car, like, you know, be able to provide for my mom. Like, I just had so many things like in my head. I was just like, I'm gonna do this, I'm gonna do this, I'm gonna do that. And I started applying for jobs. Like, I applied for jobs for 7 months, guys. I'm not going to lie to you, I did not even get one single phone call, not even talk of interviews. Like, at some point I actually got depressed, and I had people like calling me saying that, oh, go to this agency, go to that agency. But you know, when you're at that depression stage, you just, like, my depression was not even depression of life, my depression was depression of job. Because, you know, when you have, like, I don't know if it was just me, but I just had this, I'm going to get a job, you know, I'm going to be like a working class. I just had that zeal and vibe in me that I wanted to work for someone and just, but as God would have it, God did just not provide a job for your girl. And I'm just like, I applied every day. I wake up in the morning, I would apply, I would sit down, I'll apply. Like, you know, I was asking my other friends as well, what's going on. And the thing was, with me back then was that I think I had like a certain goal, like a certain salary that I wanted like to receive from, like, you know, potential employers. After a while, so I even threw that, oh, I want this such and such amount of money. I even threw that out of the window, because I was like, at this point, I was settle for literally any job that comes my way, so far that, you know, it's in my field. So nothing came forward, and everything was just like depressing me. So I went to go and intern for this company, and then when I interned for them, they I interned for them for 3 months because, you know, most of the jobs I've seen, they're like, oh, you know, have experience or some sort of experience or something like that. I mean, I don't have experience like at all. Even when I finished my undergrad, that's actually very funny. Ever since I've actually finished my undergrad, believe it or not, I've actually never worked in my field. And me, I'm just like, at this point, when I sat down and thought of it, I'm like, not that I've actually never worked in my field. I've never actually worked in my field to get paid. I've worked in my field like intern and stuff like that. And obviously, if you're interning, it's probably like, you know, you're doing it for free, or you're just getting like a little bit of stipend or something like that. So, anyways, back to my little dilemma, Sha. Ever since I finished my undergrad, I haven't actually worked in my field. So it's just really like, it was just really shocking to me that why is this happening? Like, you know, see me, what is all this going on? I fell into depression. I had friends calling me, telling me that it takes time, it does this, it does that. I'm like, it takes time. So if it's taking time, why is it taking months and months and months, like for me to have my breakthrough and things like that? So I just was just like, you know what? I just applied for another job as a basic job, like in a call center. And I'm just like, you know, obviously I gotta pay bills and things like that, so a girl gotta do what she gotta do. Anyway, after that shit happened though, come to I think July, I thought of it, I was just like, you know what, see me, you're staying in this country. My mom was even calling me at that point saying that you know, come back to Ireland if that country is not even like giving you anything. You know, you've been there now, you've finished, like no job, no nothing, what are you doing, what are you waiting for, stuff like that. You know, I'm like, my mom was kind of right. I wanted to actually go back to Ireland, but then I had friends that I was talking to and they were like, Simi, don't rush into conclusion, just calm down, things will get better, this and that. I was like, okay. So things will get better. No, Sha. July came and I was like, you know what, I need to go to Nigeria, and if I was going to focus on my makeup artistry, let me focus on it. At least I know that one will be something that I will have as my ishewo. I don't know how to say that in English, but I'll try and find the annotation and put it here. So I was just like, if I'm just going to go and do something with my hand skill, that's what it's called here. So if I'm going to go and do my hand skill, let me just go and focus on this my hand skill and just know that I'm just using it to better myself and to grow myself, and then I can at least earn a little bit from that, pending the time that I'm looking for work and all of that stuff like that. So I went back to Nigeria for like a few months, and you guys saw the video and everything. And when I was in Nigeria, oh my god guys, I got so gingered. And I was just like, you know what, that was when I just actually realized that the 9 to 5 is not cut out for me. Maybe that was why God has not given me a job for all these years. Like, He hasn't provided me with a job. Yes, I work, like, don't get me wrong, but the job I do are just mediocre jobs. They're not jobs that you can be able to like do a lot from or do a lot with. Of course you can do a lot with them, but when you've got bills to pay and you're living by yourself, you're not living with parents or mommy and daddy to come and supply you with like food or help you with your bills and electricity. Because I'm here in this weekend, I'm here by myself, like just me and God and my brother that we moved in together. So the job thing really stressed me out, and now I just decided that when I got back on the job, I was like, you know what, I'm actually not going to look for a job. I'm going to just focus on my makeup artistry, pray to God about it, because things happen for a reason, like, and I feel like all things are possible, like with God. So that was what happened, Sha. Then my mom started nagging me about getting a job, and obviously husband came into the matter. So, you know, husband, go and get married and things, and it wasn't even as per go get married, but it was just more like, you know, go and, you need to look for a job, you need to settle down. If you're going to get any guy today, like, you know, you guys want to get married, how you going to sponsor the wedding and all that stuff like that. I mean, there's not any man in my life, like, there's no guy in my life. It's not so I haven't found out. I feel like there's a lot of things I'm praying to God, and this is just one of it, because what you see in social media lately, don't be fooled, and my sisters and my brothers, don't be fooled, because people only show you what they want to see. They will not tell you what is going on inside their house. And me, I'm not one of those social media fanatics or one of those social media people. I'd rather just do my own thing and just and just let God take control. So I just said to my mom, I was just like, all that glitters is not gold, basically. And she's just been nagging me about it, on getting a job, and I should come back to Ireland. She's still on this island issue because she feels like I'm just in this UK suffering. But and this whole artistry business, she doesn't really understand it. That you could actually make a living from it, because I know a lot of people that like are making mad money from this makeup artistry thing, and it's really, really hard for me to explain to her. But I don't want to like throw my career away, and I don't want to throw my passion away. So right now I'm just in the middle of struggling to balance it both. So I've basically gone back to like applying for jobs, but even if I apply for the job I'll get now, it's just to like have that certification that, see me, you've worked. Even I'm going to work for 1 year or something. I know I've worked for that 1 year, save a little bit of money, move back to Nigeria and start my artistry full time. That is just the plan. But then, you know what they say now, God proposes and man proposes, God disposes. So it's whatever God has in store for me, that's what I'm going to follow. I'm just going to follow his will and his plans for me. I know God has his plans are of good and not of evil, so saith the Lord. Anyway, that's that one aside. That's my own like plight for the year last year. That was what I had to struggle with, but I had fun last year. Towards the end of last year, I went to Nigeria, met people, like improved on my craft, my artistry. And if you're watching this, we take bookings, so don't just be watching this and just go and click off the screen. Improve and thrive and just be happy. That's just the motto. Be happy. Because at the end of the day, if you're not going to do these things for yourself and make yourself happy, if you're going to do anything for anybody to make your parents happy, at the end of the day, you notice that you're the one that's going to be miserable and not happy. Although I want to keep my mom happy, but if I just can't be able to, like, show her that my artistry pays off and this pays off, YouTube pays off, then it's just something that, will just give me a little bit of action. It's not even about just coming here and staying there. It's more like hard work and putting in the work and not being lazy. Like, if I tell you the struggle for me to come and sit down here and film this right now, I was even going to say, I'm not going to even film today, I'm tired. Because obviously if you're redeemed, you know that we are fasting, and like I was really tired, but I was just like, you know what, after doing my vision board, which was another thing I did this year, I'm doing, like, it's a new thing for me this year. After I did my vision board, I was just like, I looked at it and I had, on one of my vision boards, I had like camera action, and on that light camera action, I had making millions on top of it. I was like, Simi, if you're going to want to make that millions, sitting in bed will not help you make that million, so you better get your ass up and go and film, which is why I'm here filming this for you guys. Thank God for provision. God has been providing, God has been faithful. He's just been amazing and awesome-tastic, and like I'm happy. That's all that matters, to be honest. I'm happy. So BHAPPY. So anyway, I'm just gonna cut my crease half. I'm gonna do this half cut crease thing and then apply green eyeshadow. Hopefully I get this cut crease thing right though, because I'm using it from the applicator, which I shouldn't be doing. So I was going to talk about my spiritual journey as well in Christ. I was always a Christian and, going to church and stuff like that. But to be honest, that doesn't make you a Christian. It's more like, how's your spiritual journey, your spiritual faith, and your spiritual journey in Christ Jesus. And, last year, when I went to Nigeria, before I went to Nigeria, actually, I rededicated my life to Christ. I won't say that I won't say I became a Christian, or I rededicated my life to Christ. And I was meant to actually do my baptism before I left, but that didn't take place. So I'm going to have to redo it this year. And let me just tell you that ever since like I found Christ and I've surrendered everything to Him, old things have gone and new things have become. Old things have gone and things have become new, and I just feel like I have this peace in Christ. I have this, like God has just given me this basically, let's just say the calm after the storm, or the calm before the storm, or something like that. God has just given me so many things to be grateful for, so many things to be calm about, like nothing to stress out over. Like, even though I have a lot of things, I just keep dedicating it to God. I'm like, God, let your will be done. God comes through for me. Like, I'm a bit emotional saying this, but it's like a lot of things have happened, and ever since I've known Christ, my life hasn't been the same. And I've just got this, I feel like I have this burning desire for God that I felt like if I had realized all these years ago, maybe my life would have been different now. I don't know why I'm crying, but it's just so emotional because the peace I have now, oh my God, I'm crying. And I've applied my primer. Can you imagine? What kind of nonsense is this? I'm coming. Channel, basically, like a lot of people have been saying that, oh, I've only been doing beauty, I should try and mix it up and incorporate it and things like that. So what I've tried to do is try and like talk about real life issues. So I'm just trying to get myself mentally prepared for that. Try to get myself mentally prepared for that. So I've got like some guests, some people who are just need to come on and be like guest speakers on the show. Not on the show, but on my channel, basically. And just talk about like, you know, issues and situations that we go through in our daily life and all of that jazz. So I hope you guys will enjoy that segment, or yeah. And if I feel like the segment is not getting feedback, I'll just stop it, because there's no point in like wasting anybody's time or my time and effort and stuff. Because if you guys want to see beauty, you finna get beauty, you know what I mean? If you guys want to see something else, you finna get something else. So you guys just stay tuned for that on my channel. Then what else was I gonna talk about? I think that was like it. So this year I'm just dedicated to my craft, to my makeup artistry and all that stuff. Lately, guys, I have been shopping on AliExpress. Like this year, I'm just like, because the other day I shared some like throwback pictures on my I tried to throw back pictures on my Snapchat. Like when back in the days, guys, I used to be a fashionista. When you talk about fashionista, I used to be a fashionista. And everyone's like, see me, what happened? Girl, you gotta go back looking slay. And I'm like, you know what, this is the year for it. 2018, we're gonna go back to be a fashionista. We must blow up, you know what I mean? So basically it's more like I've been shopping for like loads of like cute jewelries on AliExpress. Like if you want to know the link, because I always share on my Snapchat and everyone's like, Sim, can I have the link? Follow me on Snapchat at Lady Baker. I'll put it somewhere around here so that you guys can follow me and get to see the tea and the jewelries and everything like that. But anyway, I also got this dupe for this Fasali primers, or Fasali primers on AliExpress. This is it. I've been using it, and honestly I don't see the magic that it does, because when I compare the ingredients to what Fasali had on offer, like had in them, and this one, they're pretty much the same. So I'm just like, why are people just going on Instagram and dripping it here and dripping it here and all of that stuff? Do anything. If you have oily skin, there's no point in you buying it, because you're oily already. Why would you want to add oil onto what's already oily? It makes sense. Anyway, oh yeah, let me tell you guys now. Alex, Inglot gel liner. I misplaced mine, but I thought I lost it, only for me to find it. And then now I have 2 Inglot gel liners. Like, it's good, at least for my personal use. I had to line my eyes, and I feel like the eyes are looking a bit basic, so I'm just going to like put glitter in the crease area, and let's see how that looks. Let me just go try that. So guys, this is what I came up with. I had glitter in this eye, and I had white liner in the crease on that eye. My, what do you call it, my hand is not really that straight, so I don't feel as if I ruined it, but I feel it bangs. Like, it's different. It's the year of being creative, innit? So anyway, the lashes I'm going to be using today, normally you guys know I always do this last, but because I might just skip through my skincare routine because you guys, I have a highlight and contour video. Like I just feel like showing you guys that again will just, I'll bore you guys to death. So this eyelashes I'm using was gifted to one of my other makeup artist friend by Joy Adenuga. If you don't know Joy Adenuga, just Google Joy Adenuga. One of this, and this is in style Nene. I don't know who did it or who owns this brand, but it's apparently luxury mink lashes. I've had it since last year and I haven't actually used it, so I'm actually quite excited to use it for the first time. And I'm using blending glue because I don't want to waste time because I'm using sunlight. I'm using natural light anyway, and I'm going to get this on my latest as soon as possible. And when I use body glue, I don't have to wait for it to dry. It just comes on my eyelid. It just dries on straight away. And all of that stuff on my face. I've gone ahead to apply gloss on my lips, and I'm going to be using this. Is like going to be a staple until I find another one that can beat this palette. Then I'm just going to apply that to the basically apple of my cheeks. And when I thought of doing this video, I actually had a lot of things I was like, I'm going to talk about, I'm going to do this. But right now, it's actually like flown off my head. And that's because I didn't write it down. Like when I don't write things down, it's just like an error. It's just like a disaster waiting to happen. I'm setting myself up for a disaster. This is the Inglot 03. It's been a while I used this as a highlighter. I'm just going to... Yes, that's it. Kill me, somebody. Kill me. Clothes, and I'm gonna come back looking like a slim mama. Yes, you heard that right. I'm gonna come back looking like a slim mama for you. So you guys are not ready. Are you ready for me? Are you ready for me? All of this goodness, all of this yumminess on my face. Anyway, so yeah, I hope you guys really enjoyed this chat with me. Well, get ready with me. Chitty chat video. Like I said, I've never done it before. This is like my first time, so I hope I didn't really bore you guys. Like I have a lot I still want to talk about, but maybe we'll see how this goes, how I edit it, and if I like it, and then maybe try and incorporate it in the future. So guys, this is the final look of what I was able to come up with today. It's a bit different, a bit daring. You know, I don't have a straight line there, so hopefully that would be better for next time. And I paired this tea Ankara. So that looks, oh, that's looking much better. Okay, I think I'm gonna rock it this way. Like, you know, yeah, you can't tell me nothing. African queen and all that. Yeah, so thank you so much for watching. I really kind of hope you guys enjoyed this video anyway. And don't forget to subscribe, give me a thumbs up. You know how we do. And I'm gonna catch you. I'm gonna catch you. I'm gonna catch you. You, your sister watching at the back. Your mom sitting beside you. Your uncle there just praying on this delicious melanin popping skin girl. And I'm gonna catch you next time too. Bye guys.